Hello
So we
again.
are back to EPL. EPL action starting from today in another 2 hours. We are late
We are
with the
late.
preview, but that's how it is. With back-to-back
Yeah.
games and so much work. So
And after a good
previewing this,
midweek football, like after really good games, like
yeah,
Champions League has like
good
बोलते हैं ना
result for.
expectations से ज्यादा था. And we're coming
Yeah,
back
I mean,
to EPL.
surprisingly
Yes.
good result for Arsenal and United 2-2. It is a good result according to some fans, मेरे जैसे, and or someone like you. Not that good. I mean, okay. But coming back to Arsenal
Nothing.
Brentford, I think it's a very important game for Arsenal.
What?
क्योंकि
क्यों?
क्योंकि
I'll before
this
before
is
you start, before you go ahead,
अरे पूरा
I'll
पूरी बात तो
start.
सुनना
नहीं, मैं
पूरी
पहले
बात तो
मेरा पॉइंट
सुनना
डाल देता उसके बाद तू जा, बिकॉज आई नो हाउ you're going. Important game ये. No, it's not an important game. Your season is done. Your important game is midweek where you trash Real Madrid again. Rest
फिर
everyone.
तूने मुझे
बच्चे लोगों को
फिर
खिला
तूने
दो.
फिर तूने मेरा पॉइंट हाईजैक कर दिया अरे इट्स एन
क्योंकि मेरा
इम्पोर्टेंट
पॉइंट ये
गेम
स्टार्टिंग से रहा है.
it's
सॉरी.
an important game from
हाँ.
two perspectives. One
हाँ.
is second place race
And
and
okay. And
and is Arsenal going to give a guard of honor to Liverpool? अगर
oh, okay, okay.
अरे
Elaborate on that. I don't know.
मेरे को लीग तो मेरे को I now we are come on 7 games.
हाँ.
Is Liverpool going to drop 12 points? If they
And
do, then this will be banter
exactly.
for the century. Banter of the century होगा लिवरपूल के अगेंस्ट
No,
उनके
no, but
फैन
will
मुंह दिखाने
Arsenal
लायक नहीं
get all
रहेंगे
the points?
बट
Don't forget that.
अगर हुआ तो हाँ ओके हाँ अगर हुआ तो banter of the century हो जाएगा which
हाँ.
is like 0.0000 जितना जीरो डालना उतना 1% है तो
हाँ.
I was just kidding such an important game
I mean, but before you start, so Brentford is in a poor form. I think they've won one game out of the last in their last 5 games. Villa से हारी है.
They
Like I
have
think
they
सिर्फ
have won only
बॉर्नमथ को मारा
yes
है.
one game. सिर्फ एक गेम जीता है. They have won one. They have drawn 2 games and they have lost 2 games. So yeah,
Hmm.
Brentford is not in that great of a form. They are at the 12th position. Probably they are at the beach
हाँ.
now. तो उनका सीजन में अभी कोई खेलने लायक कुछ है नहीं बिकॉज
They
यूरोप
will sell
पोजीशन भी
players. Hmm.
यूरोपियन पोजीशन भी आई थिंक 5-6 पॉइंट्स का गैप है सो आई डोंट थिंक दे आर एट दैट सिचुएशन वेयर दे नीड टू push that much. Their players are not that inspired now to play.
Hmm.
So yeah, so Brentford के पास कोई बड़ा रीजन नहीं है खेलने के लिए and Arsenal के पास भी there are it's better they concentrate on Champions League and rotate the squad.
Finally,
So obviously I was just saying तो मैं
सबको
स्टार्ट में
बिठा
I
दो.
was just kidding. सबको बिठा दो एंड आई थिंक सबको बिठाना तो पॉसिबल नहीं है उतना बड़ा अभी हम लोग के पास प्लेयर बचे भी नहीं है सब इंजर्ड है तो आई थिंक
ले दो
बहुत सारे
यूकी.
प्लेयर्स बैठेंगे साका राइस विल नॉट प्ले
साका
मार्टिनेली विल
इज
नॉट प्ले पार्टे विल नॉट प्ले आई
डिफेंडर
थिंक
मेनली.
डिफेंस में टिम्बर विल नॉट प्ले बिकॉज टिम्बर आल्सो हैज बीन लाइक being tackled left right and center so he will
ऑन
not
एंड
play
ऑफ. हाँ.
माइल्स केली भी नहीं खेलेगा so
केली को
yeah
बिठा दो भाई.
at least I'm seeing six players out from the first team. I mean,
इजीली.
6 out of 10 because Raya would still keep his spot, but rest of the players, mainly Kivior will play. I think
हाँ.
Mikel Merino will start. I think Saliba would start. I don't know, एक और कोई
हैवर्ट्स.
player. Havertz क्यों खेलेगा? Havertz Havertz लंगड़ के खेलेगा.
Is he in the squad? Like he's coming back for the
No, no,
Champions League,
no.
पता है ना?
Havertz. No,
न्यूज़ आ
Havertz.
गया. He
They're
might be
saying
available for
there's
the
he
Champions League.
might be available before the end of the season. They are saying. अब I mean, never know
तो मैंने
what
तो पढ़ा कि
conditions
he
will
might be available now. So I don't know
might
if
be
he's
available now.
like
Hmm.
Champions League match के लिए. Like midweek. पता
I
नहीं.
don't know.
Like I just read, but I don't know the source, so I don't know.
If that is the news, then suddenly there is going to be new energy
हाँ.
in the team.
नहीं नहीं, I'm not. वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ. I'm not sure. मैंने just ऐसे ही पढ़ा. कि लाइक
हम्म,
ही माइट कम बैक, तो अगर वो स्क्वाड में नहीं है आज तो आई डोंट थिंक सो,
हो
क्योंकि
सकता है
सीधे तो
बट
खेलेगा नहीं।
but that takes time because Arteta does not rush his players.
हम्म,
So he actually takes good amount of time. 2-3 हफ्ता he puts them through the paces in the training ground. वो एक अंडर 19 या फिर इंडोर कोई ऐसा
एक
मैच
गेम
खिलाता
खेलते
है,
हैं।
then only he brings them to the first team. Till that time, Arteta does not allow anyone into the first team. So, coming back to the game, I think this will be a very big. There will be very big rotation, lot of rotations in this team,
होपफुली।
and still, I would demand a win from this team. कोई भी हो
यू
जाए,
एक्सपेक्ट टू
like
विन। हाँ, ट्रू।
yes, because we are at a stage now that next game against Real Madrid after the Brentford game at Bernabeu, we might be in a situation where we would have to defend for our lives. We might be in a
मे
situation
बी,
where we would have to score a goal.
मे
So
बी ट्रू।
कुछ भी हो सकता है रियल
इट्स
मैड्रिड में
इट्स अ
एंड
बिगेस्ट
इट
थिंग।
इट इट इज पॉसिबल क्योंकि
या,
एट बर्नाबाउ रियल मैड्रिड आर गोइंग टू
दे
कम
विल
टू
कम
गेट यू
बैक।
या सो कुछ भी हो सकता है एंड दीज आर द बेंच प्लेयर्स the players who are in the bench the likes of Trossard the likes of Manieri Jorginho from the defense Kieran Tierney
जॉर्जिनियो,
Zinchenko ये
आई थिंक
सब
इन लोग सब
प्लेयर्स
आज स्टार्ट करेंगे। हाँ,
ये स्टार्ट करेंगे एंड दे हैव टू प्ले इन सच अ वे दैट they will be in contention when it requires the most when
ट्रू।
they will be called upon they would
हम्म,
be trusted okay
हाँ,
this guy played well against Brentford I can trust him so I
या,
think in
इट्स अ गुड
that
टाइम।
manner it's a very important game a big game and certainly with the bench players with the second string squad if we defeat Brentford imagine the mood we will be playing against,
दैट्स
playing
गोना बी
playing well
पॉजिटिव,
against Real
एग्जैक्टली।
Madrid. Yeah,
सी
3
देयर
nil,
इज अ,
and then
I think there's a very small chance that he might just start some of the players just to give like first half, like 45 minutes. I personally
hmm,
wouldn't want it, but still there is a chance. But again,
there
just
is a
like you
chance.
said,
Yeah.
makes sense. जो player तूने बोला, it makes sense starting them. Like Jorginho,
Hmm.
Trossard, इनको सबको start करो, let them play. Jorginho जब भी आया है, he's not been bad. I think so.
He's a good
वो
player.
जाता है, हाँ, he's a good passer, I think so. तो let them start, let them play. See, like कितना भी बात कर ले, the league is done. It's not gonna matter a lot.
हाँ,
I think फॉरेस्ट भी एक दो मैच यहाँ वहाँ हार ही रही है, तो ऐसे भी नहीं कि दे आर लाइक सेकंड थर्ड। ऑनेस्टली मेरे लिए, मैं तो वही बोल रहा हूँ, सेकंड थर्ड इतना भी कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला है। बट द गेम आफ्टर दिस, दैट्स गोना बी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सो यू
that's
गोटा
that's very
अवॉइड
important.
इंजरीज, keep everyone fresh. All the 6 to 7 players you named, they all have to be
Hmm.
fresh because, like you said, Madrid chadegi from
Hmm.
from the whistle. They're gonna attack. You see, एक पॉजिटिव है कि आर्सेनल ने किया हुआ है ऐसे सिटी के साथ, जहाँ पे बैठी थी वो ड्रॉ निकाला था विद 10 में। तो आर्सेनल फर्स्ट टीम आई एम टॉकिंग, दे हैव इट। सो
Hmm.
good chance for the second team, like at least the bench, they can prove today. Like I don't think so. Like it will be a shocker if Arsenal, like if Arteta actually starts all the first team players. But same, like you said, big chance for them. क्योंकि towards the end of the season, अगर Madrid को तुम हराते हो, you go into the semis. Again, it's going to be the same thing. Rotation, they got to be fresh क्योंकि अभी back to back games है. They got to be fresh. So it's a good chance for these players to prove, to come up
Hmm.
क्योंकि end of the day still EPL. It is EPL. तो उनको
It is
खेलने
easy.
मिल रहा है. इट्स नॉट लाइक कार्लिंग कप समथिंग, उनको खेलने मिल रहा है, चांस मिल रहा है, प्रूव योरसेल्फ, यू नेवर नो।
Of course. So,
हाँ,
having said that, Brentford, we cannot disrespect them, their form, even though it's like they haven't won. I think they have won only one, and we have won, I
yeah,
think, 3 games in the last 5 games. We, it, even if we play the second string squad, we are the favorites to win this game.
यू शुड एट होम।
I will,
हाँ,
I will
क्योंकि
not, I will
उनके
not say
उनका
we will
फॉरवर्ड
keep a
अच्छा है।
clean sheet. Hmm,
उनका फॉरवर्ड अच्छा है, बट डिफेंस इतना खास नहीं है, एंड इवन विद द फॉरवर्ड
hmm,
प्लेयर्स दे लिंक्ड एवरीवेयर, इवन यूनाइटेड इज लिंक्ड,
exactly.
तो यू नेवर नो
So,
लाइक व्हाट्स
कुछ
गोना
नहीं हो
हैपन।
सकता.
लाइक यू सेड, दे आर 12, ना वो नीचे जा रहे हैं ना वो ऊपर जा रहे हैं, सॉर्ट ऑफ
ज्यादा
डन।
ज्यादा लोग 10th तक आ सकते हैं and they will
टॉप
not
10 में
care
आएगा.
much. Yeah. हाँ.
Exactly. They'll get more prize money, like more, not prize money, but हाँ, more money, like depending on the table
Hmm.
standings. But उससे ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं. So I think it's gonna be a normal game. The focus for Arsenal would be midweek. So I'm hoping
Exactly.
Arteta starts all these players. Maybe if required, अगर तुम डाउन हो, कुछ ऊपर नीचे हो रहा, तो वो शायद किसी को लेके आए, वो भी 10-15 मिनट या 20 मिनट के लिए,
Even
which I
I
wouldn't
think
say.
they will not push. Even I think they will not push. I saw them against Everton in the second half.
हाँ.
Nobody was
हाँ.
pushing hard to win the game. They always had Real Madrid in the back of their mind. Also, the fact that
Exactly.
the league is done, so everyone
And it's
were.
not, see, it's not
Uh,
wrong. It's Real
it's not
Madrid
wrong.
you're talking about.
It's not wrong.
Huh. So it's not
Correct.
it's not wrong at all. It's a fucking big game. And you know it's
Yeah.
gonna, even though you guys are in a really good position, you know the second leg is gonna be more tough. So you need those players fresh. उन लोग तो क्या क्या तैयारी कर रहे हैं भाई. They're gonna welcome you in a very different way, which has never been done. We'll talk about that in the preview, but I'm expecting an
I
Arsenal
have to
win,
read
even though,
about it. I have to read about
yeah,
it.
believe me, ये वीकेंड जो होगा इसके लिए तो सीन मैं तेको बोल रहा हूँ ना. मिडवीक वी हैड सच गुड गेम्स फ्रॉम चैंपियंस लीग कि ईपीएल बोल रहा हूँ मैं. ईपीएल लुक्स डल राइट नाउ एंड एवरीवनस वेटिंग फॉर
Exactly.
सेकंड लेग. तो
Exactly.
एवरीवनस लाइक हाँ, जस्ट होने दो, ये वीकेंड होने दो, ये गेम्स निकलने दो. नो वन इज गिविंग अ फक, क्योंकि सी, लिवरपूल का हो गया है, तुम लोग का डन है, कुछ बाकी है नहीं. रेलीगेशन वाले, उनको भी पता है.
उनका
सॉर्ट
भी
ऑफ
हो गया relegation. So this
एवरीथिंग
EPL
इज
is
डन, वो
done.
एक्साइटमेंट चले
Seven
गया.
seven games to go. EPL is done. You know who's the champion? Second,
दिस
third.
इज
पता
रियल,
है तुमको कौन है?
राइट.
The only thing is fourth कौन रहेगा, fifth कौन रहेगा. So that
वहां पे थोड़ा सा झगड़ा है. सिटी बेचारा तड़प रहा
otherwise
है. यूरोपा
otherwise
से
this is
कॉन्फ्रेंस
done.
लीग भी आ जाए, अदरवाइज इट्स डन.
Even if Arsenal doesn't win today, that's
नो
not
one's gonna
going.
give a fuck.
People are not going to talk much about it. They're like, okay, next game Real Madrid. That's it.
No one, I don't think so. Anyone's like, even the media won't go on Arteta because they'll be like, "Huh, ठीक है. Next game is important.
Next
It's done."
game.
So yeah, I'm just hoping a normal game. ऐसे कुछ खास नहीं. I still think Arsenal will win it. Like my score prediction would be like around 1-0 or 2-0. I
Okay,
don't think so.
2-1.
They will
We
2-1.
would end up giving a goal if it is a massively rotated team.
Hmm.
Otherwise, ठीक है.
But Raya might still start, right?
Raya
Who's your
has to
second
start.
keeper?
Neto.
उसको भी खिला सकते हैं. Just to
उसको
give,
खिला
पता
सकते
नहीं,
हैं.
इंजरी
I
स्केयर
don't
के
know.
इसमें.
I don't know if he would play him. Neto. हाँ, नेटो को खिलाना कोई ये नहीं है. नेटो
एक्चुअली क्योंकि क्यों
हाँ,
रखना है क्या बता. लाइक कीप हिम फ्रेश. अगर इंजरी,
फ्री का
इट्स,
फ्री का पगार खा रहा है, एक गेम खेलने दो.
एक गेम खेलने दो, क्योंकि इट डजंट मैटर. बट लाइक यू, देख, इट्स नॉट इवन जस्ट लाइक रेस्ट तो मिल ही रहा है सो दैट दे आर फ्रेश. बट यू आर कीपिंग देम अवे फ्रॉम इंजरी, विच इज अ बिग थिंग. क्योंकि मैच में
Absolutely.
खेलने का दूसरा सबसे बड़ा ये है कि इंजरी ना हो जाए. और कीपर का चांसेस कम है, बट यू नेवर नो, राइट. अपने लोग
No,
भैंचो चढ़ रहे,
we don't
मार
have
रहे,
a keeper. We
लग
don't
गया.
have a
हाँ,
keeper. So even if he rests, if he keeps him
आई
on the
वुडंट
bench,
बी
I will not
सरप्राइज.
say resting a goalkeeper because आधे से ज्यादा गेम वो रेस्ट ही करते हैं.
इट्स मोर अबाउट इंजरी, कि लाइक वो इंजर्ड नहीं हो रहा. कोई
Exactly.
हवे में बॉल लेके उसको लात वात नहीं मार रहा है शक्ल पे, एंड ही इज सेफ फॉर द